Men do run a business like Clothes Mentor. I'm a man. I run a business with my wife, and there are many men that own these franchises that own and operate.
If a man is considering Clothes Mentor, that may be something that feels a little bit strange because it's a women's fashion store, but there are actually several male owners out there, and I think they're doing very well. It depends on what role you want to play and how you position yourself in the business. It depends on factors of how fashion conscious are you. Do you want to be on the sales floor, or do you want to run the business, own the business, run the business, but have maybe a manager on the sales floor that does more of the day-to-day activities? It doesn't have to be anything negative to be a man in this role. It just has to be managed correctly.
Well, I'm a man, and so I don't do any buying. I subscribe to the Warren Buffett theory of management, which is you find the very best people you can, you put them in place, you trust them, you get out of their way. So I do that, and we've been very successful doing that. And having said that, I understand that sometimes it's difficult to find really good people, but when you do, it's amazing. Now, I don't buy, and they do an excellent job of it, and I leave that to them. There's a business in Clothes Mentor, and there's a store in Clothes Mentor, and I do less in terms of the details of the store and more in terms of details of the business. And I leave the details of the store more to my wife. I would say to be humble and realize you can't do it yourself. You're going to have people that can do it, and those are likely going to be women. Not necessarily, but most likely they are, and they're going to have to be good at what they do, and it's your job to find the really good ones, get them trained well, monitor what they do and let them do it.
What I would say to a man opening a Clothes Mentor is go into it with your heart open and your mind open, and just try, because you'd be surprised. It's actually pretty easy, and you can tune a lot of your operational things or a lot of your style directions towards the women, and they actually run with it.
What I would say to a man considering Clothes Mentor for a business is be prepared to do your work. It's learn your product. I know more about women's fashions than any of my friends that are men, but I know my product. I know when I see a woman wearing Tory Burch shoes, I say we can sell those. So I know my product, I can sell it. If I worked in restaurants, I could sell a beer. And that's what you need to know, is that you need to view it like a business and run it exactly that way.